We have news, boys and girls, men and women and everything in between. We are going to Manchester Play Expo. Man, we can't wait. So excited. So we've got some news for you, and we've got some features, and we've got some what's going ons. We've got the Spectrum Sunday feature and panel, which includes Memoirs of a Spectrum Addict. They're proud to announce Fabulous 8-Bit Union on the 15th, which is the Sunday, at Play Expo Manchester. You're invited to watch a 40-minute segment of the film, Memoirs of a Spectrum Addict, which basically goes through the history of gaming. The Q&A panel will be including the director, Andy Remick, and the stars of the film, Andrew Hewson, John Hare, Steve Turner, Rich Stevenson, Simon Butler, Jim Bagley, Mark R. Jones, Mev Dink, and others, pending confirmation. That. That'll be on the 15th. And we've got some next-gen gaming coming. PS4, Xbox One, PC, primarily. We're checking out games that are coming, games that are out. Just spotlighting current and next-gen. I really don't like... I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into my hatred of the phrase next-gen, because it's been next-gen since 2 years ago. So is next-gen last-gen? In the world of PC it is, because there's never a next-gen, it's just current always. Anyway, you'll be able to see AAA games like Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy, Halo Wars 2, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, Wipeout, Amiga Collection. Even I'm excited for that, and that's PS4 City. Hopefully that's going to be coming to PC, but everything's crossed for that. We probably won't get it. There'll be some high-spec PC games, so you can introduce yourselves if you've never played on PC. And we'll be hanging around there. We'll be knocking about all over the place filming, but I'll be wandering around. If you see us knocking about, feel free to come up, say hi, tell us where we're going wrong. We're always good for criticism. I'm really good at criticism. Not really good at criticism. I'll cry in a corner. What else have we got? We've got retro gaming, SNES, Amiga, Commodore, N64, GameCube, anything that's, even PS2 and PS3 is apparently retro. I struggle with that, because anything that's come out while I've been alive, I don't like calling retro, because that makes me feel really old. But then again, I'm going back to before the PlayStation 1. Anyway, glossing over that, there'll be Xbox 360s set out, all connected up, all for a bit of LAN gaming. There'll be some old PS2s, there'll be SNESs, Amigas. At the Blackpool one, which video you can check out on our channel, they had the Virtual Game Boy. I don't know if you know what that is. If you remember what that is, 10 YouTube points to you. Essentially, it was a VR headset on a stand, because they didn't think head straps. Anyway, it was also 20 seconds of play gave me motion sickness, but I get motion sick quite easy. That's all going to be there. You'll be able to dig into games like Manic Miner, Gran Turismo, all them sort of games. Sega's going to be making an appearance with the Saturn and the Mega Drive, and potentially the Game Gear. I'm hoping for the Game Gear, but, you know, we'll see. We can live in hope, can't we? Cosplay is always a big thing at Play Expo. The Cosplay Village, I always struggle with that, is going to be there, so you're going to see people knocking about in all sorts of cosplay costumes. At the last one, we played Rock Band with Pyramid Head, and there was an 8-foot Darth Vader. 8 foot, if not more. He was huge. 6 months to build. Anyway, I'll mention all that in the other video, which you can see on the channel. So all that's going to be there. Remember, everything that you've seen in the Blackpool video we did, way bigger at the Manchester one. That's their main event, per se. The VR is going to be there again as it was, but in Blackpool it was in a room of its own, and it was a bit difficult. This is what you can do with VR. as opposed to this is what's coming for VR, which is what they're focusing on this time. So you'll be able to play Eagle Flight, VR Worlds, Drive Club VR, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, and the Battlefront X-Wing mission. Can't wait to get my hands on that. I'll definitely be having a look at that. PSVR, Oculus Rift, and HTC Vive are all going to be there. My watch is buzzing, which is always handy. All that's going to be there. Now, the one part I am looking forward to is the Indie Gaming Zone. We met Medieval Steve and Asobi Tech there. Asobi Tech had the Mau Mau Castle. Medieval Steve was obviously Medieval Steve. Still waiting for an update on that, Jay, if you're watching. But there'll be other games there. There's going to be other indie developers. Hopefully Medieval Steve's going to be there. He usually runs a competition of speedrunning level 3 of his game with a trophy and a little Medieval Steve. And a mug. I've still got my mug. It's downstairs. It's very good. That's going to be there. Now, going way back in time before video games, there is the pinball machines. I love me a bit of pinball, whether it's on a game or whether it's a proper pinball table. I just can't fit a pinball table in my house yet. They're also doing a pinball competition tournament. It's the biggest pinball showdown in the UK. £4 entry fee, no pre-registration, just turn up, have a go. Play 3 games of your choice from a selection of 10. Play again if you're not happy with your score. There's no limit of the number of tries you can have a go. Dig in until you're happy with your score. Prizes to be won. So get in on that. Massive game coming up now, and it's making a huge appearance at Play Expo. It's Minecraft. It's a game I've never featured, but I have played quite a bit of. They're doing tournaments, they're doing, as it says, a create and a survival map. They're doing a Hunger Games style of competition. You got to fight it out in order to survive in the harsh landscape. This will be traps, other players to avoid or win over. So that's going to be there. One sec. Dry throat. So that's going to be there. Going back before Minecraft was even a glint in its creator's eye. Arcade machines. Those big cabinets that you see at bowling alleys, they're there. We've got House of the Dead, we've got Space Invaders, we've got Mortal Kombat, Tetris, Pac-Man, The Simpsons, Power Rangers, you name it. It's probably going to be here. If it was a big, successful arcade cabinet game, it'll be there. And my favourite is going to be there. Daytona, USA. And just to sweeten the deal a little bit more, they're all free. So you pay your entry fee, you get in, you don't have to pay to play anything, you just dig in, assuming you can get near, because in Blackpool they were always full. So yeah, but you'll be able to get in. But for the more coordinated and the more musically minded of them, rhythm games are going to be here, from DJ Hero to Parappa the Rapper. I can never pronounce this one. Taiko Drum Master on the GameCube, I think, and the PS2. That's going to be there. And obviously Guitar Hero, the new rock band, all that. So get your rhythm on, get your singing voices on, your drumming, DJing, anything. It's all there for you. Man, am I dry today. Now we're getting into my department. PC and LAN multiplayer. They're going to have a series of PCs set up, all connected. Whether it's you or your own, 2 of you, or a big group of you, or you just want to get in, meet people, and play some games. They're all going to be connected up. You're going to be able to play Quake, Doom, Counter-Strike, Command and Conquer. All on LAN. Quake and Doom perfected first-person shooters. You had Wolfenstein 3D, which is the first-person shooter, and then Quake and Doom came along and just took the world by storm. Counter-Strike, if you haven't heard of that, and you're a gamer, where have you been? Counter-Strike is massive. It's only just been knocked off the most played game on Steam concurrently by Players Unknown Battlegrounds. And Command and Conquer is your real-time strategy grandfather. possibly equaled by Total Annihilation, but I don't think that's going to be there. But there's going to be a huge range of titles to play on various PCs, and we are going to be all over it like a rash. We can't wait. But if you want to go there and you want to learn stuff, there's the Zone for Education. If you want to know what happens before you press the play button and all magic pixies make games happen on your console, your phone, or whether it's your PC, go and have a chat to these guys. These are the developers. They develop the game, the sound, the character design, the art, the programming code, the lot. They will help you learn. If you're looking to get into game development, this is the place to go. The Educational Zone will be open all day, every day. You can meet teachers, you can meet developers. Just get an insight into what happens before a game hits Steam or the PlayStation Store or Microsoft Store or Android Store or iOS, whatever you've got, whatever you game on. Personally, I prefer to just enjoy the magic happening on my screen. But that magic wouldn't happen if it wasn't for developers putting hours, days, weeks, months, even years into this. And if you want to get into it, good place to start. And you'll always get support from people like me, YouTubers, Twitchers, Twitterers. Really good place to start. If you want to learn what happens between the game being finished and it being going to public release, beta testing, that sort of thing, plenty of people are going to be there to help. If you want to get into games, this is a good place to start. If you're already into games and you're really, really good at them, prove it. Get in the tournaments. Whether you're competing, supporting a teammate, or you're in esports yourself, or just a casual observer, get yourself over to the tournaments at Play Expo. They're going to be playing all sorts, and it's going to be featuring communities from Manchester Battle Arena and versus Scotland. Full details will be confirmed on the website of what games they're going to be playing, or you can play. It's all fun. There is obviously a certain air of competition in there, without a doubt. But it is all fun. When we went to Blackpool, they had a circle of 360s set up, all on Halo. And even though a lot of people really do take it seriously, it was a really good laugh. But this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for people spending their hard-earned money to keep Manchester and Blackpool Play Expos alive. So get over to the shops and merchandise stands and get your memorabilia, get games, get Blu-rays, or pick up little pop vinyls. I picked this one up from Blackpool. Prices were really reasonable. That's your normal size. Bit bigger. It was only 15 quid. Normally you pay like 15 quid for a little one, but the prices were really good, and there's a lot of collector's stuff. So if you're really into collecting your limited edition things, limited edition Blu-rays, for example, at Blackpool, there was an Aliens quadrilogy limited collector's edition Blu-ray. Big alien head, like yay big. Not the last scale because the screen's that big. But it was a good, a foot across, and all the discs went across the head. That was 250 quid. But they're the kind of things that are going to be worth a lot later down the line. So you can really pick up some gems in there. Or you can pick up your t-shirts, that sort of stuff. Now, this is the main event. The rare guest panel celebrating 20 years of Goldeneye. Goldeneye came out back when a film could be amazing, then it became a game. This was billed as one of those, oh it's a film, now it's a game. Hit the N64 and absolutely went mad. The multiplayer on it was perfect. 8 million copies, still features in most gamers' best games of all time. Most magazines will still stick it way up there. So you got a guest panel, Q&A, hosted by Paul Drury and Martin Carroll of Retro Gamer Magazine. We'll definitely be checking that out. It'd be an opportunity to ask any questions you've got of anything, primarily Goldeneye, the development of it, that sort of thing. So there'll be a small team from Rare Limited gonna be there. Oh lord. Zesty drink. They'll be there to answer your questions, and they'll be there to take on in the GoldenEye multiplayer. So, if that sounds like something you want to get involved in, 14th to the 15th of October, it is going to be on, and it's on at the I've completely forgotten. Event City in Manchester, which is near Trafford Centre, Trafford Park area. There's plenty of travel on the website, playexpomanchester.com. Your tickets, there are still available. They're on sale from 9 AM on the 3rd of April, so they're already for sale. Adult weekend ticket, 10 AM early entry is £34. Child under 16 is 24. Or you can get a family weekend ticket, 2 adults, 2 children for 96 quid. If you just want to come for the one day, that's £20 or £14 for a child or £58 for your family. So get over to the website, playexpomanchester.com. Let us know what you think. If you're going, let us know. If you're going to be there, if you see us, come over, say hi. We will be filming, so try not to jump in while we're trying to film. We don't mind, we won't get antsy. We always enjoy meeting people, but let us know. Let us know in the comments. Tweet us at StanPC Gaming or Instagram. We're going to be there early Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to be there till probably after. So share the video, share the channel, and as always, share the love. Bye bye.